Potatoes. These unassuming tubers have been a staple in diets around the world for centuries. They're the backbone of countless meals, from hearty stews to light salads. Whether it's a comforting bowl of mashed potatoes or a plate of golden, crispy fries, their versatility is unmatched. From fluffy mashed potatoes that melt in your mouth to crispy fries that offer the perfect crunch, potatoes can be transformed into a myriad of delicious dishes. But have you ever thought about growing your own? Imagine the satisfaction of harvesting your own crop, knowing exactly where your food comes from. It's easier than you might think. With a little bit of effort and some basic knowledge, you can turn a small patch of your garden into a potato paradise. In this guide, we'll journey together through the rewarding process of potato farming. From selecting the right variety of seed potatoes to preparing the soil and planting, we'll cover it all. Don't worry if you're a beginner, I'll be with you every step of the way. We'll break down each stage into simple, manageable steps. We'll start with the basics, like choosing the right spot in your garden and understanding the needs of your potato plants. As we progress, you'll learn about watering, fertilizing, and protecting your plants from pests. By the end, you'll be armed with the knowledge to grow your own delicious spuds. Harvesting your own potatoes is not only rewarding, but also a great way to ensure you have fresh, healthy produce. So let's get our hands dirty and turn that garden patch into a potato paradise. Together, we'll transform a simple garden into a bountiful source of homegrown goodness. Before we even think about planting, we need a plan. First, let's talk potato varieties. Do you fancy waxy Nicola for salads or flowery King Edward for perfect roasties? Each variety has its own character. Next, choose a sunny spot in your garden. Potatoes need at least 6 hours of sunshine each day. The soil should be loose and well drained. Potatoes don't like soggy bottoms. Finally, consider the size of your plot. Potatoes are hungry feeders, so enrich the soil with well-rotted manure or compost a few weeks before planting. Now we're ready to get our hands on some seed potatoes. Seed potatoes aren't your average potatoes from the supermarket. They're specially grown for planting and are disease-free. You can find them at garden centers or online. Once you've got your seed potatoes, it's time to chit them. This simply means encouraging them to sprout. Place them in a bright, frost-free spot with the eyes, those little dimples, facing upwards. In a few weeks, you'll see sturdy shoots emerging. This means they're raring to go in the ground. Chitting gives your potatoes a head start and leads to an earlier harvest. Spring has sprung and it's time to plant. The days are getting longer, the air is warming up, and the soil is ready to be worked. It's the perfect season to start your garden and get those potatoes in the ground. Potatoes prefer cool soil, so aim to plant them around 4 weeks before your last frost date. This timing ensures that the soil is cool enough for the potatoes to thrive, but not so cold that they risk frost damage. Early spring is ideal for this. If you're unsure, consult a gardening calendar for your region. These calendars are invaluable tools that provide specific planting dates based on your local climate and frost dates. They can help you plan your entire gardening season, not just for potatoes but for all your crops. Dig trenches about 12 inches deep and 2 feet apart. This spacing allows the potato plants to have enough room to grow and spread out. The depth of the trench is crucial for protecting the potatoes from light and ensuring they develop properly. Place your chitted seed potatoes at the bottom of the trench, shoots facing up, spaced about 12 inches apart. Chitting, or pre-sprouting, your seed potatoes before planting gives them a head start and can lead to a more bountiful harvest. Cover them gently with soil. Be careful not to damage the shoots as you do this. A gentle touch ensures that the young plants are protected and can start growing strong. As the shoots grow, earth them up by mounding soil around the base of the plant. This process, known as earthing up, helps to support the plant and encourages the development of more tubers along the stem. This encourages more potatoes to form along the stem and protects them from sunlight, which can turn them green and poisonous. Green potatoes contain solanine, a toxic compound, so it's essential to keep them covered and safe from light exposure. Potatoes aren't fussy, but they do need consistent moisture, especially when they're flowering. Water deeply and regularly, especially during dry spells. Avoid overhead watering as it can lead to blight. Feed your potatoes every couple of weeks with a balanced fertilizer. A good dose of potassium will help those tubers swell. You can use a granular fertilizer or a liquid feed diluted in water. Keep an eye on your plants. Are they a healthy green, or are they looking a bit peaky? Yellowing leaves might indicate a nutrient deficiency, while wilting could mean they need a good drink. Weeding is an essential part of potato care. Weeds compete with your potatoes for nutrients and water. Keep on top of them by hoeing regularly between the rows. Remember those mounds we created? As your plants grow taller, you'll need to continue earthing them up. This provides support and encourages more potato production. Keep a watchful eye out for pests like slugs and aphids. A daily patrol and a squirt of water can often deter these unwanted visitors. For persistent problems, organic pest control solutions are available. After all your hard work, the moment of truth has arrived. Harvest time. This is the moment every gardener looks forward to. The culmination of weeks of nurturing and care. It's a time of excitement and anticipation, as you finally get to see the fruits of your labor. You'll know it's time when the foliage starts to yellow and die back. This is a natural part of the potato plant's life cycle, signaling that the tubers are ready to be unearthed. The yellowing leaves are a clear indicator that the plant has stopped growing and is now focusing its energy on maturing the potatoes underground. This usually happens around 10 to 12 weeks after planting, depending on the variety. Early varieties may be ready sooner, while main crop varieties take a bit longer. It's important to know the type of potatoes you've planted so you can anticipate the right time to harvest. Carefully loosen the soil around the base of the plant with a fork. Be gentle to avoid damaging the potatoes. Start a few inches away from the plant and work your way inwards, loosening the soil as you go. This will make it easier to lift the plant without breaking the delicate tubers. Then, gently lift the plant and voila, clusters of potatoes will be clinging to the roots. It's a magical moment to see those golden or red tubers emerge from the soil. Each plant can yield several potatoes depending on the growing conditions and the variety. Brush off the excess soil and leave them to dry for a few hours. This helps to toughen their skins, making them more resistant to damage and disease. It's best to do this in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight to prevent the potatoes from turning green. Don't wash the potatoes until you're ready to use them, as this can shorten their shelf life. Washing removes the protective layer of soil that helps to keep them fresh. Instead, store them in a cool, dark place with good ventilation. A burlap sack or a cardboard box works well for this purpose. Now, marvel at your harvest. You've grown your own food. There's a special satisfaction in knowing that you've nurtured these potatoes from seed to table. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, whether you roast them, mash them, or turn them into a delicious potato salad. Happy harvesting! To enjoy your homegrown spuds for months to come, proper storage is key. Store your potatoes in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place. A cool cellar or a garage is ideal. Avoid storing potatoes in plastic bags, as this can trap moisture and lead to rotting. Instead, use Hessian sacks, cardboard boxes, or open crates to allow for air circulation. Check your stored potatoes regularly and remove any that show signs of damage or rot. With proper storage, your potato harvest can last for several months, providing you with delicious homegrown meals throughout the year. Want to take your potato game to the next level? Try rotating your crops each year. This helps to prevent the buildup of pests and diseases in the soil. If you're short on space, you can still enjoy homegrown potatoes. Consider growing them in containers or raised beds. For an extra boost, apply a thick layer of organic mulch like straw or wood chips around your plants. This helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Congratulations! You're now well on your way to becoming a potato-growing pro. With a little patience, care, and these simple tips, you'll be digging up delicious homegrown potatoes in no time. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a race. Don't be afraid to experiment, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, enjoy the process. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of serving up a meal made with ingredients you've grown yourself. So go forth, get planting, and savor the taste of success with every bite of your homegrown potato harvest. Happy gardening!